Hey everybody, Unstable Gamer here, and welcome back to another Marvel Strike Force video. In this video, we're going to be going over the newest dev update, and we are also going to go over the newest datamine. And did we just find a date out for Shuri's Legendary event? Well, you're going to find out in just a minute. But first, before we jump into all of that, if you're just now finding this channel and you want to stay up to date with this and other games, consider hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss out. All right, and welcome back, everybody. So just a couple things here. First, if you're new to this channel, welcome. This channel is all about Marvel Strike Force, Looney Tunes. We've got some Marvel battle lines, and we may have some other content coming up in the future. You never know, because there's always new games coming out, new stuff that are interesting. So if you want to keep up to date with all of that, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Also, just so you guys know, so my schedule is Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays as far as releasing videos. Sometimes I don't hit those days because there could be stuff coming up on those days, but don't worry, because I will always make up the video either on the next day, the very next day, or I will definitely make sure that videos get out on the next scheduled day. So I didn't get any videos out on Thursday. There was just a lot going on. Mainly with real life work stuff. Unfortunately, I can't do this full time, but hey, you know what? If you want to help me out, you can help me out in just a couple ways. Number one, if you like the content on this channel, please make sure to subscribe. That definitely helps me out and gets me to a point to where this channel may eventually, at some point, be able to support itself. Second, the videos that you like, if you like them, make sure to smash that like button. Make sure to share them because it gets the videos out there so other people can see it as well. And that definitely helps me as well. So those are two ways that you can help me to continue to get these videos out and make sure to churn them out as often as possible. All right, so with that now out of the way, let's go ahead and jump into all of what we have to discuss today because there is a lot. We've got the dev blog. So I did not do a video for the 1-year anniversary or the community update for Alliance War Week 1, only because there wasn't really a whole lot here that we didn't already know. So if you want to see those, definitely go to the updates page here for Marvel Strike Force, look at the 1-year anniversary. With the Alliance War Week 1, I liked what they did with the format here. So it's giving you some information, and then it's also telling you what to look forward to in the week ahead. I like that, and we're going to see that again with today's update. So let's go ahead and just jump into that right now. All right, so Alliance War Matchmaking. The most important thing to pull out of this right here is that we're currently looking into an issue affecting a small number of alliances involving the start time of their scheduled wars. I haven't seen an issue there. If you have, they are aware of this. It says they've extended the scheduled war end time to end 24 hours from the adjusted start time. And then they're looking for a solution right now. They also have this Alliance War website. They mentioned this before. If you haven't seen it, let's just go ahead and pop into that really quick right now. And I will show you what we're looking at. So you've got a briefing here. You've got setting up your defenses. It's basically just to kind of help you familiarize yourself with Alliance War, get some tips and stuff like that. There's some Alliance Leader tips right here too that are probably pretty useful as far as offense and defense assignments, teammate strength, room placement, recon, and then battle coordination. So definitely something that you're going to want to take a look at. How are you guys doing in war, by the way? I'm kind of curious. So for me, my alliance, so we're 50% right now with today's war. Hopefully we increase that. But it's definitely a learning experience. There's a little bit of a learning curve, understanding where the placement of the rooms goes, where you want to put your defenses, how many people you want on defense versus offense, things like that. So definitely a lot of strategy to play in there. So I'm looking forward to seeing how this game mode continually evolves and helps us with kind of this strategic mindset. So that is your Alliance War update. So in the week ahead, so we have the Miss Marvel event campaign happening on the 5th. So that started yesterday. We have the Juggernaut Raid coming up. So if you haven't maxed him out yet, you're probably pretty close. Or if you're fairly new to the game and you're just now being able to jump into these raids, you're going to start being able to get some Juggernaut shards. So that's coming up on the 8th. Scarlet and Miss Marvel, they're coming up on the 8th as well. And we have an M'Baku Blitz, or how I like to refer to M'Baku is Mr. T. He is coming on the 11th. And if you don't believe me, go look at his character profile picture. Oh my gosh. I'm going to start putting some Mr. T references in here because he looks so much like Mr. T. All right, so we got that coming up as well. So as far as the dev update here, I really like the format that they're starting to use. I like kind of the overview that they're going with and then showing us what to look forward to in the week ahead, because it really allows us an opportunity to start preparing for some of this stuff, or at least mentally knowing what's ahead so we know kind of how to adjust our farming style and things like that. So there you go. That is that. So now we're going to jump into the data mine, and the data mine has some very interesting information. And like I said earlier, the Shuri Legendary Event release date. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. All right, so let's take a look at some of this stuff. We have Tangled Web, so we have 2 times Spider-Verse shards. So for 24 hours, the number of Spider-Verse shards rewarded for completing campaign nodes will double from 2 to 4. And then you can get these extra shards from the following campaign missions, which is Nexus 5-6. That will give you Green Goblin. And it says good luck matter. So we've got an opportunity. Green Goblin can at least be farmed. It's only 1 node, so it's only once a day. So you definitely want to make sure that you get in there every single day and farm that node. If you've got the cores for it, I would definitely suggest refreshing that node as well, so you can go ahead and pull. The drop rates really are not fantastic though, so me personally, I'm not spending cores on refreshing that node because the drop rates for me right now are not worth it. However, with the 2 times Spider-Verse shards, it may be. We'll see. There is no date on that. Okoye has arrived. Really looking forward to that. That's going to give us our 4th Wakandan character. So out of our 5 character team, we're going to have 4 of them now. I definitely look forward to that. That is starting on now. Again, so we see dates and things like this in the data mine. Please remember that these dates are subject to change. We've seen it happen plenty of times before where the information that we've pulled out of the data mine is changed. This is their original intent, and then over time something has happened, so it has changed. And I really appreciate the people out there who are pulling these data mines. This one, definitely Tana. He's awesome. He's been pulling this data for quite some time, and he's really the only one that I've pulled my data mine information. So when you see this, it's definitely Tana's information that he's pulled. So Tana, if you're listening, thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Definitely gives us a heads up on what to expect. So it looks like on April 18th, Okoye, and I think I'm pronouncing it right now, Okoye. There was a viewer in my comment section that helped me with that pronunciation. So April 18th at 5 p.m. So that looks like the date for that. Hopefully that stays the same. We'll see what happens. Next, I'm saving the best for last here. Next, progress update on the Dark Dimension. Enter the Dark Dimension has been updated due to changes to the difficulty and technical restrictions. The progress in your current node has been reset. Here are the resources to thank you for your understanding. So they ran into some issues there. We've talked about the rework of the Dark Dimension a couple different times. So that is the latest information on that. Now, we are getting into Shuri. Recruit the Princess of Wakanda. All right, assemble your top 5 Spider-Verse team members to recruit Shuri in this event. Unlock the true potential of Wakanda. Legendary support for Wakanda. The new top-tier raid team. I am waiting. I cannot wait to put that team to the test. Is it truly a top-tier raid team? We've seen some pretty fantastic raid teams, and right now, I think of all the possibilities, the best raid team is still going to be Minerva, Thanos, Star-Lord, Rocket Raccoon, and then that 5th slot, depending on the node you're on, can alternate. But I think a lot of people are putting in Groot there. But I will swap that out with Groot or Vision or Storm, you know, just to play around with some of the versatility a little bit. But that is kind of like the raid team right now. So I'm wondering if this Wakandan raid team is going to knock that off their pedestal. We will see. So let's go ahead and take a look at the rest of this. Spider-Verse shards, so we're going to be able to log in every day, and we're going to be able to get some Spider-Verse shards. We've seen that before, leading up to some other events. Right here, this is the thing though, April 25th. So the event start right now is going to be April 25th, and it's going to end on April 11th. Again, remember that these dates are subject to change because this is data mine information, and again, not 100% reliable, and I don't believe it until it's in the game, but at least we have a general idea of what to expect. And there you go, everybody. That's what I had to show you today. Just a quick video going over the newest dev update and the newest data mine. Now you've got a little bit of ammunition when to expect the Shuri Legendary event. As always, I want to thank you guys for taking the time to watch the video. I truly appreciate it. And as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, please make sure to hit that like button if you like it, share the video, subscribe if you like the channel, if you like the content, and if you've been here multiple times, just kind of, you know, hit that red button over there, hit that subscribe button. And then I'd very much be interested in your thoughts and questions in the comment section below. Take care, everyone, and we'll talk to you next time.